So guys, this is me after 4 days without it. This is the longest I've gone since I started fasting. And if you can see, you will notice that my neck is now long. My experience with my 4 days fasting. So the day one was cool. Second day I became tired because I didn't drink water. I didn't drink enough water. I drank water, but I didn't drink enough. And I didn't drink saline water. I think I had saline water once. I had saline water once. Then the third day, in fact, the first time I tried 3 days fasting, I became weak on the third day. Very, very weak on the third day. But this time around, I was so weak on the second day, just like the way I felt the previous third day. You understand? So, but I think the reason is because I didn't drink saline water. So on
Not that you think that's the reason.
okay.
You dey fast, you drink water. If you drink, you go put some salt. You go nourish your cells, nourish your system, rejuvenate you, keep away hunger pangs and all, keep you fresh, keep you energized. But if you're not drinking, if you're fasting, you're not drinking water.
So
You get?
yeah, I understand. So on the third day, I was so weak. Like I felt I couldn't do till 3 p.m. the next day because it was around 11 minutes after 3 the next day that I was supposed to break the fast. So on the third day, I was so weak, very weak. I couldn't even walk. Okay, so on the third day, I was tired, so tired that walking was a problem, and he was, trying to convince me to stop. That
I wasn't
should
trying
eat.
to convince you.
Oh,
I was asking you, do you think, because as at that point I was eating, there was food, there was avocado, there was an abundance of food. I was saying to you, do you think you can go on? Do you think you can go through with it? I wasn't trying to convince you to stop.
Even when you were showing me avocado. He was trying to make me stop. But I was so determined.
I've been the pity you now.
He was pitying
You
me.
do like say, not me introduce you to this fast.
I know.
Not me be the oldest.
I know.
I knew what you were going through. I knew
Yeah.
how you were feeling. I knew how frail and weak and tired you were feeling. So you had already crossed one milestone. I was thinking, okay, we can run today and fight another day. You can stop here, then next time around we'll target this milestone you're trying to reach now and hit it. So I was looking out for you.
Yeah, you were.
Not even trying to convince you to stop.
Okay, he was actually looking out for me.
I was looking out for you.
He was looking out for me to stop at 3 days. Why me? Wants to go for 4 days.
Not me can finally give you the saline water. We can energize you.
Nah, I want to theater everything. So on that third day night, he asked me if I have had enough water. I was like, I don't know. I was thinking, I can't even remember. I couldn't even remember how much water I had. So he now asked me, do you take saline water? I said, no, I didn't take saline water. He said, why? Now I want to be tired, blah, blah, blah. But funny enough, that third day, towards evening, I was strong. I became strong all of a sudden. And I was wondering what happened. And he gave me saline water and I became very strong.
Saline water, just salt and water.
Yeah, that's salt and water.
Just salt and water, that's saline water. That's what it's called.
So when I had this saline water, I became so strong, very strong. Then the next day, being the fourth day, I was so strong that I wanted to even continue.
She started contemplating on
Doing
going
for 5
extra day.
Ah!
I said, I started encouraging her, go 1 more day, go 1 more day. You're strong now, go 1 more day. What did you say?
And I said I was going to end it at 4 days because that was the plan. I don't like to see. I'm a straightforward person.
That was the plan. You don't hold your enemy for neck. Where you go crush your enemy. At least you don't hold day 4. Crush day 4, enter day 5.
I was strong in the morning though. When it was getting to afternoon and evening, I was shaking. So if I had listened to him, they would say your word is not your bond. I don't like that kind of stuff. You can't. So I decided to stop. I don't even no, I will not do 5 days, I will do 4 days. Next month we'll go for 5 days. And the challenge is to do 9 days.
I support you.
Ooh, okay.
Because I know all the things you're going to be reversing with all this long period fast.
Yeah.
I support you wholeheartedly, but we've taken it one step at a time. And that's exactly how you fast, especially long fast. You fast and allow your body to adjust, allow your body to catch up, and you fast again. But in betweens, you have to be doing your intermittent fasting. You practice intermittent fasting, eating 1 meal a day, OMAD. Then Give yourself a target of once a month you fast for a couple of days, a few days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, depending as the case may be, depending on whatever target you have. Or for her, for us, for her, the target is
9 days.
9 days. 9 days. 9 days. Okay,
Oh,
9 days,
yeah,
9 days,
9 days.
9 days,
I want
9
to be
days, 9 days.
squeaky clean, like pure, pure.
9 days.
Everything will run. 9 days. So if you're watching and you want to try fasting, you want to really give it a try, join us. Join us and run this race. Join us. Just start by eating once a day. Omad, 1 meal a day.
Protein
Pro-
dense food.
Yes. Stay away from sugar.
Protein dense food, because if you're feeding yourself, if you're feeding your system with carbohydrates, you will be experiencing hunger pangs. It will be difficult for you to keep up.
Yeah.
But protein, if you cannot afford meat, you can go for eggs. If you cannot afford whatever it is, protein, meat, fish, eggs,
Yeah.
as much as possible. Complement it if what you have around you mostly is carbs, because we're not advising you because we don't know what's happening in your pocket.
Yes.
So, but the thing is, the biological fact is, more protein keeps you full a
Yes.
longer time.
And you
More
feel
carbs
hungry.
gives you hunger pangs. You barely go a few hours without eating if you're strictly on carbs. That's why people who feed on junk barely keep away from food. They're always eating because they're always eating carbs. So if you want to practice what she's doing, you have to feed more on
Protein.
protein. Protein will keep the hunger pangs away. Protein or mad, once you eat middle of the day, that's the right time to eat, when the sun is high in the sky. Once you eat middle of the noon, you find that you hardly get hungry for the rest of the day. You just get thirsty every now and then, and you drink water. But for food, you wouldn't crave for any more food. That's fact.
Yeah, because during the day I was to break my fast. That was yesterday. Before eating, hey, I was making demands on the things that I want to eat, and he made me, and he made me eggs, with sauerkraut and avocado, then with small portion of sweet potato porridge. My people, I was on the food and I was saying, I don't think I can eat other things that I mentioned. I couldn't even. I managed to finish the food. You see, when you're fasting, sometimes you feel like you're going to eat the whole world when you finish. But once you finish fasting and you try to eat small things, you can't just eat again. And especially if you're eating something that is healthy, if you're feeding on healthy food. But if you load yourself with carbs, nah, after eating it, once you move from here to here, it will be like you've not eaten. You start eating again, and you spoil what you've done. You spoil what you've achieved. So, what you eat after fasting also matter. Then the food part is addiction. The food eating all the time is addiction. So if you start fasting, you'll be able to cure yourself of addiction. When I was fasting, I was supposed to be feeling hungry. I think what made me to start feeling, I wasn't hungry, but I wanted to end because of I was feeling tired, and I want to stop at 4 days. But I think what made me want to eat all these things, because I know they are available, and I know that they are there for eating. Not that I was hungry. I wasn't hungry. Even at when I ate, when I broke my fast, I wasn't hungry. I was just tired. So, but eating gave me energy. Yeah, eating gave me energy, because after eating, it was like though I wasn't the same person that was weak before. So eating gave me energy. That's the thing. Not that I was hungry to eat. You see, and all along when I was fasting, I was not feeling hungry that I want to eat something. Even though he was eating, he was even feeling for me. He would be like, "I don't want to eat this thing because you're here." And I would say, "Eat. I'm not feeling this thing you're eating. I'm not hungry." So if you start fasting, it will teach you discipline. It will teach you discipline. You can be able to, not to eat. You can be able to stay not to eat and not to feel hungry at same time. It's not like you're not eating because you don't want to eat. It's because actually you're not hungry to eat.
Denying yourself food,
You cure yourself of the addiction.
denying yourself food and pleasure is top-notch discipline. That's how you measure. If you can deny yourself food, I don't think there's anything you cannot achieve. I don't think there's anything physically possible that you cannot achieve. If you can, in all availability, you have food, but you decided not to eat. That is the zenith of discipline. And what happens when you're not feeding? Many things happen in your body when you're not eating. Very
A
many
lot.
things. Very, very many things. You know, from the get-go, in the morning, every day, all the systems in your body, your nervous system, your digestive system, your everything is working, everything is functioning, everything is
Breaking down something.
it's like a civil service office. But I think one of the busiest because of how we eat currently is the digestive system. So instead of being in a work mode, instead of your digestive system being in a work mode, during fasting, they are in a cleanup mode. That's exactly what happens when you're fasting. Yeah, your digestive system is in a cleanup mode. You know how dirty restaurants' kitchens are during work hours. And imagine how clean when those restaurants say, okay, we're not going to work today, we want to clean today. You know what happens in their kitchens? Everybody's busy, everybody's cleaning, everywhere is sparkling clean. That is what happens in your body when you're fasting. Everybody, the body just signals the cleanup crew. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Your dead cells, the leftovers in your colon, in your gut, every trash in your system, liquid, solid, everything is being broken down, everything is being pushed, forced away from your system. And this is how you reverse most of the current ailments that bedevil us currently, most of the sicknesses, most
Yeah.
of the diseases we suffer from. Once once the body goes into the cleanup mode, it cleans, pushes everything, wipes all the toxins in your body.
Yeah.
Just you sweat them out, you pull them out, you pee them out. You when you sleep and wake up, you see heavy stuff, sandy, rocky stuff in your eyes. That's your system ejecting everything from your liver, from your lungs, from your kidney. Instead of instead of being, it's like your body has gone to, it's like your digestive system has gone on vacation. They're just chilling while the cleanup crew is working to push everything out.
Especially things that are not useful.
Yes, everything that is not useful. All the dead cells are, there's something called autophagy. Look it up. All the dead cells in your body
To eat up themselves.
are being eaten up and spat out. So this is what happens when you're fasting. And this is why fasting is the oldest treatment in the world. The oldest treatment measure, the oldest curative measure in the world, fasting, denying yourself food. And that is why, well, let me not go further. This
So
is what we have about fasting.